poppin'? What is good? This is your Prince Brumal, and we are back with more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. So I did a little bit of money, got my money back up to over, what is that, 200,000? Because, you know, we always need that money on deck because things cost way too much. Inflation. But yeah, we're going to make our way over to the, I think it's called Lytton something. I can't remember the name of the place, but we've been there before on a side mission, or a side request, I mean. Or just a bracer request, that's what they're called, bracer request. So yeah, that's that. Air Lytton, that's what it is. So this is the next part of the story, and we get to see the next part of the game. I hope you guys are excited. Alright. Well, I've been here before, but this is a nice little spot. The view here is breathtaking. Certainly doesn't feel like a checkpoint, that's for sure. Actually, I hear that a lot of visitors come here to see the waterfall. Really? Rouen sure is, yeah, Rouen sure has a lot of nice places, huh? I can understand why the Duke would want to live here. Agreed. But I think Roland is also nice. Yeah, a nice relaxing place to live. Oh, you've been to Roland? Yes, I've been to all 5 great cities. Oh, that's right. Zeiss is up ahead. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how charming it is. Really? Sounds like we're in for some fun. All right. Why don't we get the paperwork started then? Okay. All right, let's go get that paper. Chloe is still with us, huh? That's crazy. You think she would have dipped out? Oh, hey, welcome to Air Lytton. Checkpoint. If you want to set up to go through, head to the counter inside. All right, we'll head to the counter, but first there's some NPCs in here that we can talk to. Oh, hey, you're back. Well, thanks for what you did before. What brings you here today? Feel free to stop in whenever you have time to spare. So, I'm pretty sure that this is one of those NPCs, because like I said, we only came here during a side quest, so I wonder if we didn't do that side quest, would there be different dialogue? I'm pretty sure there would be. I don't see why there wouldn't. Welcome. This is an inn specifically for travelers. If you need me for anything, just give me a shout. I can actually see travelers actually coming to here since this place is a, what's it called? A tourist place. So you can definitely see that happening. That gate leads to Zeiss. Caldia Tunnel, tunnel up here isn't quite the same as it used to be. Anyone who travels through it is going to find a new experience, newcomer or not. That sounds, oh, hold on, that's all I saw. Okay, for whatever reason, I thought I saw an NPC up towards the right. Or towards the left. Good afternoon. How may I be of assistance? Yeah, we were wondering what we had to do. We were wondering what had to be done to obtain permission to enter Zeiss. Okay, then step up. Alright, I'll take care of you. Be aware, though, that once these procedures have begun, you will not be allowed to leave the checkpoint. Are you okay with that? Yes, we are. Yeah, go ahead, please. Alright, then please start by signing these documents. Estelle and Joshua signed their names to the documents. Alright, everything looks to be in order. Is the young lady there not joining you? Oh, I only came to see them off. Very well then. You'll be able to accompany them as far as the mouth of Caldia Tunnel. Thank you very much. What's the Caldia Tunnel? Oh, it's the main road that joins this checkpoint to Zeiss. The path is a long tunnel that passes directly through the Caldia Hill. Wow, an underground road. That'll definitely be the first for me too. Alright, well, let's go check it out. This is pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, this is amazing. I was actually looking at some gameplay of the Kura no Kiseki 2, which is the latest game in the series, but you know, that game hasn't came out yet. I think Kura no Kiseki 2 would be game number 12 or 13. And just to see how long of a way they came from like, you know, Sora no Kiseki being the original name of this game over in Japan. Yeah, they came a long way. That's all I gotta say, guys. They came a long way. Because as the games go on, you know, their style just gets even better and better. So yeah, like they go from sprites like this to like 3D models. It's pretty cool. Huh? So the waterfall comes from a man-made river. I think it's called a Lotz waterway. I don't know how to pronounce that. It was made a very long time ago. Yes, and it's linked directly to the Veralia lakeshore. Oh, pretty impressive, given that they did it without any ordnance to help. So, what's that over there? I didn't realize Sieg was here. He's like, yeah, well, you better keep your eyes open next time. I'm all over the place. I'm watching everything. Just like Funimation, you should be watching. Anyways. Well, that's the entrance to the tunnel, I think. Now that guard's not there anymore. Yeah. So I guess this is goodbye. Yes. So, you're going to be traveling around the kingdom, right? We might be able to meet again in Grand Cell. Really? I'll be going back there when the Queen's birthday celebration starts. Some of my relatives will be there, so I have to join them. Huh. That's just a month away, isn't it? Dang. Can you imagine? Like, because I believe when we first heard about Queen Alicia's birthday, it was like, I think it was like 3 months. So yeah, they've been on the road for a while. Or they've been away from home for a while. I think we may actually be in Grand Cell around that time. So then, once you're done with your family stuff, contact the Grand Cell Guild branch. If you do, we can try and meet up. I certainly will. Estelle and Joshua, I can't thank you enough. I won't ever forget everything that you've done for me. Ah, come on. Don't be so formal. We're in your debt for many reasons. I'd say we're pretty even. Oh, what a thing to say. When we confronted the mayor, I said some terrible things. You care for no one but yourself, but I was no different. Huh? I've been running away from the reality of my own situation for a while now. To the orphanage and to the academy. But the two of you taught me something. You helped me find courage to find my head high, or to hold my head high. And find the strength to protect what matters. And because of you, I know how to be brave. I don't really get it. But if we were able to help, then I'm happy. Oh. She grabbed her hands. Cheer up, okay? We'll see each other again in Grand Cell. Yes, absolutely. But alright, this is getting a little weird for me. And maybe we'll get to see Sieg too, right? Nah, I ain't gonna be there. Well, that was a joke. I mean, Grand Cell's pretty far away. I don't think those wings would hold. And besides, your home is here. Oh, wait, you don't know? I fly around all over the place. I've been all over Erebonia. I said Erebonia. I meant to say Zumaria. Or Zumeria? I think Zumeria is the name of the continent. I can't remember. Well, Sieg just isn't any bird, you know. I think he'll be there. Well, I'm sure. Yeah, well, Sieg's just full of surprises, isn't he? Well then, shall we be off? Yeah. Hey, good luck to the both of you on your journey. And I'll be praying for you to find your father. Oh yeah, we forgot about your pops. Thank you. You two take care. That girl's walking backwards. He's like, what's up, girl? What's on your mind? Yeah, I think so too. We'll see them again. Sorry to keep you waiting, Chloe. Oh, Miss Julia. You done with your duties at the Langston Fortress? Yes, it took longer than I had anticipated. Pardon my rudeness, but I've come to get your report on the incident. Oh, well, thank you for your service. Hey now, settle down, Sieg. Have you been fulfilling your duty as an escort? He's like, no, this girl did not just call me out.
You know good well I done what I could.
Well, he's been very helpful. Isn't that right, Zeke?
You dang right it is.
Well, he's certainly chipper. The Arcel is stopped at the end of the highway. You're to report in there. Understood. I'll be leaving school for a while. I need to say goodbye to my teachers before returning to Grancel. Estelle? Joshua? I'll take what you taught me and show you that I can be strong. Stronger than even you two. I'll do everything in my power to see that.
And what's that? They're talking to each other like they're all buddy-buddy.
Oh, we haven't heard this song in a while. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I just feeling that's... Yeah, I just got the feeling that someone was coming. Huh? There's someone here with us? Guess not.
Yeah. Sorry, must have imagined it.
Oh, I get it. I think you still have a little crush on Chloe.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Oh, don't be shy. You know I can read you like a book. It's not unreasonable after all. You did, kiss her during the play.
Huh?
Alright, what if she asks you to come back? You say yeah, right?
I guess you didn't notice it then.
Huh? Notice what?
The last scene. Alright. That was just for show, you know. It was staged, just so it would look like a real kiss for the audience.
What?
You really can be completely clueless sometimes. It was written right there in the script notes.
Oh, I see. Note to self. Do not insert foot into mouth. But why do I feel so relieved?
Estelle? You okay?
I'm fine. Come on. Sice awaits.
Alright. So give me a quick second to make sure that I'm prepared for this area. Alright, you guys, I am back. Had to change up some stuff. But yeah, we're here to check out some new monsters. Preemptive Strike. We have an Adamantoise. That is not the name of this monster. Let's see. What are you allergic to? You are allergic to wind and fire. So we have this. Showers the enemy in a sea of flames. As much as I want... You know what? Why not? Why not? Let's see what the move looks like. It's a new move. Oh, that was it? Okay, that wasn't very helpful. And let's see, for you, we got a new Aerial Storm. This is an AoE attack, so we want to use that. Plasma Wave. Bro, that's disgusting. How much does that do? 45? Oh, man, I kind of want to do it just to do it, but... you know what? We'll do it. We'll see what it looks like. Bro, that's doing a lot of damage. Pretty dope though. But we'll go ahead and kill him. I forgot to set my 24 experience. Okay, that's not bad. Well, I mean it is kind of bad, but still. Used all that EP on one attack. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. We go over here. We can get some stuff most likely. There's a new enemy right there. Let's check this out. Ugh. Is that a Shmentai monster? What is that? That's gross. Alright. Let's just go ahead and use our regular arts on him. Get that fireball. You do regulars, right? Airstrike. Good hit. And then, you know what? Let's hit him with a stone hammer, because why not? Have a little bit of diversity going on since he's weak, since he's neutral to all elements. Only 4 experience, okay. Leathery tail, that's gross. So there should be... Yep. Alright, we got a Tira Bomb. The chest is empty. Like your thieving heart.
Oh, yeah. So guys, I was actually able to get like 2.5 pages done today. Or no, 2.25, I think, pages done today for my book. So I thought that was dope. Yeah, the chest is empty, and because you remove the contents, you looter. Yeah, I normally end up getting like maybe close to a half a page done a day. Cause writing is hard, guys. I don't know if y'all know. Material bomb. Nope, still empty. Surprised there were no monsters over here. That's okay. We don't need that. I need to go to the grocery store tomorrow too when I wake up. For those who want to know, it's 12:36 a.m. Yeah. I usually do recordings at night because it's a lot cooler during the day. Not saying that I can't. Look, that thing is ugly. Oh boy, you are highly allergic. Highly allergic. Ooh, buddy. We might as well go up and smack you. No point in wasting. There, 336? Wow, we're pretty strong. We're getting up there in strength. Death blow 2. Reduces searching empty chests. That's really sad. Yeah, I was actually about to be like, wait a minute. That was a monster chest. And I didn't even realize it. Oh, we got another new monster already. Alright, we got haze on. So they can't see me. I thought I took haze off. What is that? You're weak to... Okay, you're resistant to water. Let's see if we can get the insta-kill. Y'all think we can get the insta-kill? Nope, didn't get the insta-kill. That's fine. Well, let's barbecue him up a little bit. Alright, we about to have some Chaos Brand. Oh yeah, I forgot about Chaos Brand. Shadow Spear. Let's give a Soul Blur. See if we can confuse him before ending his misery. Yep, we confuse him. Alright, Estelle, go ahead and give him a quick whack to the face. Bow! Alright. We're getting a lot more Sepith now with these regular monsters. Can't wait for them to start grouping up, though. Next area. I actually don't know if this area is, hold on. I think we should be good. Is that water? Yeah, it is water. Didn't even see him. Okay, so those turtle creatures can use Rock Guard, and if you guys remember how I used Rock Guard last time, you would know that Rock Guard is pretty OP. Or Stone Wall, I think that's what it was called. You know, you get immunity to one attack. And yeah, so you got to kill these guys pretty quickly. Or at least use Anticept. So I'm trying to figure out how Joshua missed that shot. Do I rest and do the... Okay, I didn't know if the creatures came back or not after resting. I didn't think they would. Yeah, there we go.
That's that. Let's move out.
Alright. Catching up to Estelle little by little is Joshua. Alright. Getting a lot of those monsters. Actually, hold on. There was something. Actually, no. There was something that we missed back here. Hold on. Let's go back. Was this not the first bridge? Ah, here it is. It's like, hey, does this light seem strange to you? It does. Something's definitely not right here. The power in the orbment is gradually restored over time, so that's not a concern. Alright. So doing that changes the dialogue that's gonna happen a little bit later.
Kinda over leveled.
Alright. The chest is empty, but you may now have your fill with it with your tears. Ah, you again. Me again. You've been here before? It's kind of cool seeing how there's like a light that shines with us as we roam. Alright, so let's go ahead and save real quick, just in case of shenanigans. I gotta hurry. Huh? Someone's coming this way. Oh. Oh, good afternoon. Where's the fire? Good afternoon. Are you taking this road too? Well, yeah. Have you seen any lights that weren't working? The lights along the tunnel, well, I mean. Well, we haven't seen any that weren't working, no. We did see one that was flickering, though. Alright, yeah, if you keep walking through the tunnel and cross the two rivers, you should find it. That's it! Well, it's just like I thought. Sorry, but I have to hurry. Huh, I wonder if she's from Zeiss. Strange little kid. She seemed awfully flustered. Now I'm kinda worried. Hey, wanna try following her? Huh? You read my mind. I don't like the idea of a little girl wandering around here by herself. We should catch up with her. Okay, come on, let's hurry. Alright, let's get back over there. It's funny, I actually left quite a bit of characters out of my intro that I made for this game. You guys got to see like Ollie and Shara and another guy who hasn't shown up yet, but yeah, like, and you know, Agate was part of the intro that I cut out because I didn't want my intro to be too long. So I just used the cutscene from the main intro to make my intro for this series. But yeah. But yeah, I didn't want to make it too long, but I left out quite a bit of characters. I can't believe there are so many of them. It's gonna break at this rate. Maybe this... I broke out of a cannon? Bearing set. Angle of elevation, 20 degrees. Orbital compression at 30%. Go! Girl, how you miss? If you come any closer, then I won't miss next time. She did that on purpose. I mean it. It's like, hold on, who's this little girl talking to? Yo, we about to eat her. Oops. I think that might have made them angrier. Like, yeah, you better back. Huh? Yeah, I remember you. We can talk later. Get back. We've got to get rid of these things first. Alright. So the little girl is on our team, huh? Y'all already know what time it is. They finna get that white gun. I should have waited. He's gonna move out the circle. Dang it. Oh, my speed! Alright. I want you to Chaos Brand this guy, if you may. That's a lot of health. White Gahen is only going to get 2 of them. I'm a little bit upset about that. Alright, we got 2 of them. All right. Dum, 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 dum. Holy cow. I was not expecting her to die. Alright, one's alive. We're gonna get her back up. That was a reviving bomb, right? Yeah.
We're good to go.
Alright, get your buns back up. You're not gonna get experience for that one kill that we got, but that's okay. Back. Those guys are strong.
We're good to go.
Alright, she's a... Wow, only level 18? Dang, I'm too over level. Oh, she was a lower... I thought she was a higher level than that. Oh, well, that was scary. Thank you very much. I thought I was a goner for sure. Well, the important thing is that you're safe. But you really should be more careful. Stirring up monsters is a surefire way to get yourself eaten. But if I had left it alone, they probably would have broken that light. Speaking of which, why would those things go after the lights anyways? Don't they do the same thing? Yeah, don't they do the same thing when the highway lights are switched out? The septium in the circuits is a monster's favorite food. The highway lights work to keep monsters away. But when they stop working, they have the exact opposite effect. Ah, I get it. Still, you shouldn't mess around with stuff like that. Septium might be one of their favorite foods, but little girls probably rank a closer second. I'm sorry. Yeah, go easy there. Giving her nightmares and saying don't do that isn't exactly gonna score you any points. Ah, don't be such a wet blanket. Anyways, my name's Estelle, and I'm Joshua. We're bracers affiliated with the guild. Oh, that's why you're so tough. I'm Tita. I work as an apprentice at the central factory. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Well then, Tita, you're heading to Zeiss, so do you want to join? Yeah, we're headed to Zeiss, so do you want to join us the rest of the way? Oh, that's right. You don't want to be around here if the monsters show up again. Oh, really? Thank you. Would you mind waiting for a little bit, though? I've got to get that light fixed. Yeah, it's probably risky to leave it like that. How in the world did you know it had burned out, though? Well, I was lucky enough to notice a problem when I was looking in the computer database. They got computers? Dang. It seems like a defective unit was installed here by mistake. Ah, alright. Well, it's a good thing you caught it when you did. Computer database? Okay, that should do it. Sorry it took so long. Wow, color me impressed. Well, if she's an apprentice at the central factory, she has to be good. Well, I didn't do anything special. I just fixed the cord connection and adjusted the orbital pressure. Huh? Well, it sounds special. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, how to explain this? Each orbment has... Oh my lord. She's like, stop! But yeah. Each orbment has a quartz circuit inside, and if that isn't properly connected, the orbital energy inside the unit will have nowhere to go. As a result, the orbment won't be able to function properly. This happens sometimes when the highway lights, which means their ability to give out light and ward off monsters is compressed, so... Yeah, stop. Maybe we should save the explanation for after we get out on the road. I mean, if we stand around too long, the monsters, you know... Yeah, I guess so. I was just warming up, too. Whew. Well, why don't we set out to Zeiss then? Okay. Yes, sir. Alright. So, what I could do is save and try to get Tita up on level just a tiny bit. So I think we might make this a part right here. There was some stuff that we probably have to cut out, but hey. You know what? Screw that. Screw that. We're gonna go balls to the wall, guys. Balls to the wall. But for a child to be at level 18, that's something, right? That is something. But just before we go, let me make sure that there's no one. Alright. Just wanted to make sure that there was nothing else that we missed. This is Zeiss, right? Zeiss. Oh. The tunnel ends here. So does that mean that this entrance is the Zeiss? That's right. It leads right into the basement of the central factory. Oh, well, I'm excited to see it. Well, the central factory is the pride and joy of Zeiss, since it's an industrial city. I heard it was big, but that's about all I really know. Well, yeah, it's really huge. Anyone who's not used to the layout could get lost in a hurry. Well, there's a creepy thought. I'm beginning to worry whether or not we'll really be able to make it to the guild. The layout of the city is up on the first floor. I'll show you how to get there. Thanks. Well, let's go in. Okay, that makes 8 cans. Check and double check. Let's check out on the factory. Any other workers? Nope, just him. Ooh. This music is giving me, oh, no mini-map. This music is giving me, have you guys ever played, Mega Man Battle Network? Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. And a little mixed in with, Maple Story. Okay, what's this room? Oh, this is the elevator. It can take us from the basement to the roof. Can't say I ever seen one of these outside of the mines. And this one seems super high-tech. Well, it is Zeiss. And since this is a central factory, I'm sure they have quite a few of these. They have more than one? Well, it's the latest model, too. Maximum weight capacity is 50 torum. It can handle even heavy industrial equipment with no problem. I don't entirely get it, but it sure sounds impressive. So, how do we get it to move? Oh, you just have to pick which floor that you want to go to on the panel. Let's see. You want to go to the city, right? Yes. Can you take us up to the first floor? Okay. I like Tita's hat. Whoa. Whoa, check out the size of this place. This is the Central Factory's main floor. It's where the reception desk and consumer maintenance windows are. Huh, I see. So we can get out of town to here, or from here. Oh, Tita. Miss Hazel. Oh, there you are. Supervisor Travis has been looking for you. He'd like for you to go straight to the operations room. Oh, okay, I will. Uh-oh, sounds urgent. Well, thank you for showing us around. That's no big deal. It's the least I can do after you beat up those monsters for me. Well, we're planning to be in Zeiss for a little while. Would you mind if we stop by to see you again? I'd love that. Bye-bye then. See you later, Tita. Huh. Oh, what a sweet kid. I get the impression that she's a lot tougher than she looks. I agree. I always wanted a sweet, lovable little sister like her. Instead of, might I add, an obnoxious little brother. You keep saying things like that, but you're the one who's always following me around. Joshua, I don't know if you realize, but I kept Estelle at the beginning of the party for a reason. Well, not for a reason, because she's the poster child of Trails in the Sky, so yeah. Well, if you want to be more like a if you want to be more like a real older sister, you need to get your head out of the clouds every now and then. Look who's talking. Anyways, all sibling rivalries aside, want to head out into the city? Yeah. First, I'd like to switch assignments at the guild. Plus, we can see if there's any new information on the orbit or Dad. Sounds like a plan. All right, so yeah, guys, we are now in Zeiss. But we will get to that later, because as for right now, I am tired, I am sleepy, I have to get this edited so I can have it rendering why I drift to sleep. So thank you all for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.